Black Pippins, I swag different. That's why the money.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports.
Nice shot.
Today's game will feature a team that loves getting it done through the air. The Redskins are top 10 in passing TDs. They go up against a Giants defense that will need to be on its game.
Thank you very much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL. The National Football League is here and on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Between the New York Giants and the Washington Redskins. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll set up a throw. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They're going to look to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Here's Brad Wing now to punt it away on 4th down. Back deep for the Redskins, Jamison Crowder. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Again, it's Murray. That's
my God.
Right through it. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
And that's why defense coordinators always preach 11 guys to the ball. Because sometimes you have a missed tackle. But if you have a swarm of guys around, less room for them to roam even after the first missed tackle. In this case, tackle was missed. Plenty of open field to get after that.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks at the 47-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Shouldn't even had the yard. Talk about.
Working out of the gun, Cousins.
Oh my God! What in the world? Where are y'all at?
And he's going to go out of of bounds at the 30-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
Exactly why he was open. I messed that up myself. That could have been me.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. First down. Here's Cousins. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. A second down throw for Cousins. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and it's third down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Cousins again. On the right side, Reed. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back at the 16.
Over there. Why you play the ball?
Cousins to his big target. Reed and the Redskins have a first down.
Unbelievable.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. From the red zone now, Cousins.
There it is. There it is.
Intercepted.
There it is.
Pickett, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
Morgan.
back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They go play action here on first down. Throw left side complete. It's Hawkins. And that time he's smothered as he's wrestled down right at the 45. And that one results in 35 yards. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
You had your opportunity, son. Definitely did. Oh, you messed up now.
They'll drop the throw.
Oh!
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down.
Too.
First down, he'll drop to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And unable to connect on the long pass.
What are you
doing? It falls down incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it's third down. Now back to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
You need to take care of that, buddy.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
2nd down, Cousins. Dancing to his left. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They'll throw again. Cousins. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Olivier Vernon. He's the one who finally gets him down for what will wind up being a loss of 16 yards. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, here's Cousins. Forced out to his left. Looking long for his tight end read. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This will be fielded at the 17.
Ah, damn it.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with a football here as we begin quarter number 2 as they take over following the punt with a 1st and 10.
I dumped on your neck, nigga.
Now they'll run it
Come on, 63. You missed the freaking assignment.
Yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Let this man come straight in there.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
He put a hand out, trying to block him and nothing. Oh, my God, man. Come on, dog. I know better than that shit. Come on, man.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on 3rd down.
This one does this. Yeah.
He'll look to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And incomplete. He can't hang
but I had to.
on. Would have been a
Nice
nice
catch. I had to hurry up and let it go.
Instead, it brings up a
If
fourth
I'd
down.
rather launch it downfield instead of try to do that.
For sure, when you
Because
get a
every
big
time,
receiver,
you know what I mean, like
and
when
you
you think
trust
somebody's
him
open,
downfield,
they really
you're
not.
going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver.
And I was in all
Unfortunately, that
jacked up,
time
and then I
didn't
would've
work
messed
out.
around
Nice
for a
job
bit.
defensively. Here's Brad Wing now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they get
now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football.
Come on.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him.
I
In
want
this
to
case,
finish
though,
up.
a teammate is able to
Do
come
the
up
darts
with the
first,
ball.
and then do the white. Well, I can actually do now. I'll do the white. Oh, all right.
Cousins now on second down. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Yeah.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The Redskins on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Going with a screen for Murray. They'll get to him, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
5 yards on the pickup, and the Redskins are going to get a first down.
Tell you what, I don't think I agree with the call to go for it, but I will be the first to give him credit because every book in the world tells you to punt in that situation, but he trusted his instinct, and as a result, his guys are going to get a new set of downs.
Cousins on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And the connection made to Terrell Pryor. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of 6 there on first. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
The Redskins on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that is incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Definitely should have had that, I'll tell you.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins looking long for his tight end read. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking left side, and he's got a
Oh, my God. Come on, man.
You
got to be kidding me.
And the Redskins scoop it. And they are going to set up sharp at the 40-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Oh! I pulled off of him.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
A first down throw for Cousins. Being chased out left.
Here it is.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
There it is.
Picked off inside the 10.
Partner, we've heard it once, we've heard it 1,000 times. Don't throw late down the middle.
And he did. We see the end result.
Yeah, what you have to do is you've got to make sure you manipulate those defenders with your eyes and your head, maybe even some body movement to move them a little if you're going to come back late.
I'm a block, fool. Get out here and block.
Before they get it across the 20-yard
man.
line. And a nice
I'm messing up my doggone run.
15 yards.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just
but
gash
you
him.
got to
They
get out
blasted
there,
a
baby.
gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Well, thank you for the space, man. But I could have had a TD off of that. That should have been a freaking huge game.
Back to throw now on first down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Throw left side, complete to Ingram.
Yeah, you give me too much time back there, man. I can't have that much time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball
I was
downfield.
back there
But when you
smoking
can
and
pick it up
everything.
in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense
Oh, my God.
balance, that'll drive a team towards a...
Get up, get up.
Wide open, complete.
There you go.
Touchdown,
Yeah.
Giants. A big
Yeah,
play
Hawkins.
there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are in for 6. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly
Yeah, see, I noticed how you like to roll out all the
That was
time.
the 9, and he just kept going.
You know what I'm saying? It
all
forces
into
your
the
dudes
end
to get
zone
open
for
a
the
lot.
touchdown.
On the return,
You know what I
it's a
mean? But
speedy
I don't.
Jamison
I'm a
Crowder.
pocket passer, man.
And he'll take this across the
Yeah, I
25.
stay in the pocket.
Couple extra
I
yards
don't
up
really
to
like
the
to run.
27-yard line. The
I'll find
Redskins
a way.
offense now, they get
If
set
I
to
see
take
an
over
opening
here.
I can
And
actually
2
go ahead and run,
interceptions
I'll
already
take it.
here in
You
this
know what I mean?
first half.
Then,
That's got to affect
on
him a little
what's
bit,
out there.
right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the
But
good
I like
ones,
staying in the pocket.
they find a way to
I-
put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more after this. To throw, Cousins. Fine time to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Olivier Vernon in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Cousins. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. This one caught by Crowder. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Cousins to throw it.
And up. I back over.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. He's at the 30.
Oh.
And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. They'll run it now out of the gun. And caught it up. But I believe the Giants got this back, and they will hold on to the possession.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home.
Damn it.
And picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The Giants on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. Back to throw here. Trying to improvise. He can run for it, and he will. And now look at this. Big gain, but fumble.
Yeah, that's exactly why I did not run with the QB. That's exactly why.
A broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
I don't like that shit. That's why I'm a pocket passer, man. I don't run with no QBs,
and now
man.
1st down following that long gain. They come out here in the eye. He'll drop to throw.
That was a ball, bro.
He's going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram as the first half is winding down. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So out now come the Redskins. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Throwing is Cousins. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. As we'll send you down the coast to Orlando, where we check in with our friend Larry Ridley and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Oh, damn, I gotta kick it off. Hold up.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because
we
often have the feeling that
All right, I'm ready.
there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
That was second down run for Murray. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They go back to Murray on first down. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41.
Here's
Cousins. Player has it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. First down. Here's Cousins. And this is Shepard on the catch. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now a second down throw for Cousins. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Cousins now to throw on first down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards on the play. Again, it's Cousins. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Uh-oh, Kirk Cousins. He's still down on the ground.
Get him out of here.
While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. They'll go with a keeper. And I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down. Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. They come out here in the eye. Now they'll run. Murray. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
Another stop on 3rd down, and this defense still hasn't allowed a touchdown to this point.
And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They're going to
oh my God.
They'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Latavius Murray with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Redskins have made this a 1-score game. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, So I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Shift together here from the D-line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. 3rd down here.
I saw him move up. I didn't think he was going to be back here.
In film session. But, Coach, I was throwing it to Odell Beckham Jr. Of course I thought he was open.
They'd love to go deep downfield to him, though. Such a threat.
Yeah, a rare incompletion because most of the time we expect him to actually come up with the catch.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Hawkins. And he is knocked down and then landed on pretty awkwardly. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here's Brad Wing now as he's on to punt for New York. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Olivier Vernon in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. And they're definitely showing blitz here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. And that leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you've got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player for the play that he likes to run best.
The Redskins on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now Cousins. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Carl Lawson in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick.
Go get the ball, bro.
Fielded at the 20. Pushing his way through.
Welcome. Yeah.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. An 80-yard
That's my other
touchdown.
running back.
And the Giants add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. He was looking for Terrell Pryor that time. And now it's second down. So the D-line's going to spread out. On second down, Cousins again. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Second down, Cousins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 42. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. 23 yards on the play. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Ah.
Incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And he's able to find some room as they get him down after a good run. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Odell Beckham with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now they're
good one left, man.
And your
You're
first
holding
thought
me
is
down.
there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time?
Did a good
Maybe
job.
they're seeking some revenge, or they just don't like them.
Remember,
But the other thing that always hits
Daddy
me
always
is,
props.
are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case
I
there's a
always
tiebreaker
find
that
a
comes
way.
into play later?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. We're still in search of the 1st down after that last completion. Cousins on 3rd and 2. It's caught. Shepard. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Is that Sterling Shepard over there?
12 yards there as they move the chains.
Yeah.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Beautiful.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing, Cousins. Going with a screen for Murray. 49. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 21 that time. And it'll be 1st down, Redskins. To the air again, it's Cousins. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. They'll throw again. Cousins. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Nice up, son.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught by OBJ. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they start throwing it, trying to pick up 1st downs and keeping the football.
And he's going to be run over, hit hard, as he'll be marked down. Looks to be right around the 40.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Play clock winding down. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Come on.
Here at the 35-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
They'll look to throw here. This will be caught just inside the 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
You having fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on. Just carving him up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone.
But even when it comes down to it, man, and, you get ready to draft, you know what I'm saying? You draft what you need.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Sure, team, especially when it's a speed like me.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And here come the Redskins now. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And they can hit.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. On 1st and 10, Cousins.
I always do it like that.
For his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be out of bounds up past
I
the
try
45.
to watch that.
Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Caught on the right side, Reed. And he'll be out of bounds, able to take it down to the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. A first down throw for Cousins. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Third and short yardage, Cousins. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Cousins again.
Yep.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Olivier Vernon. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Cousins now on 2nd down. His throw incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, and it's third down.
When we talk with people about what we think the most important quality for an NFL quarterback to possess, what do people usually say?
Arm strength, and he showed the arm strength there.
Yeah, pretty good bullet pass he threw, but he wasn't accurate, was he?
No.
Listen, you like mobility, but accuracy, first and foremost, is what a quarterback needs. He didn't possess it on that play.
5 is online.
Third and long for Cousins.
Holding that, man.
This will be caught inside the 10. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. And the former 4th-round pick in 2012 continuing to prove some of those doubters wrong that he used to have.
I remember when he got selected, there was a lot of controversy about that because remember, Robert Griffin III, they made the big move up to take him in the first round, and people wondered, why would you take a second rookie quarterback? Well, it's because he's smart, he studies hard, he prepares, he's ready to play, and now he's commanding the respect of his team and playing at a really high level.
Here we go now.
And a give this time to the tailback. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah,
you know what? I don't even know.
Isn't it?
I don't even know.
I remember watching teams play.
Like nowadays,
the ball might be
you know
on the
what I mean?
ground a
You
number of
pick it
times
up
during
and
the
run
game,
ball.
but the
Now
other
they
team
won't allow
doesn't
you
get
to do
it.
it.
That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And how about
Good
this?
game there,
4th
son.
and long, and they're going to go for it.
Concentrate on other shit now, man.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got a man complete. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
We know it's tough enough to pick up first downs on third down plays, but when you go for it on 4th down, sometimes you're actually just praying, and on that play, the prayer was answered.
Hurry up, here we go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this one incomplete. Well, apparently taking a knee is not in vogue. They're not able to add another touchdown on. And now the ball game is over. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you prime the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are...
Damn, Cousins was shredding me. God